First and 10, Towson to start the fourth quarter. They lead 20-6, and they have Mike Obineme going up the left side again. Obineme has proven to be an elusive, tough inside runner. Obineme has done the job up the inside, and Damon Jones has done the job to the outside. And that has been the recipe for Towson today, as Obineme, between the tackles, grinds for a gain of about 8 yards. And Towson has everything going the right direction right now. The clock is rolling, the ball's on the ground. 11:15 to go, fourth quarter. MJ Preston hands off again to Obineme, who spins after gaining 3 yards and carries it for another 6 or 7, and that's going to be a first down for Towson with 10:50 to go in the quarter. And again, it's Obineme hurdling a man as he goes up the inside, stacked up at the line. Towson Generals grinding out the clock here in the fourth quarter against Dulaney. The rain coming down, but it's not going to stop Mike Obineme. MJ Preston breaks a couple tackles on the keeper, marches it all the way down to the Dulaney 12-yard line. Bring up a nice scoring opportunity for Towson. Towson first and 10 from the Dulaney 12-yard line, as MJ Preston with a tidy little keeper up the right side on the last play, but not to happen this time as he breaks a tackle, gains about 3. Preston not going to go down as easily as he's taking a little piece out of the book of Mike Obineme. Don't let the first guy bring you down. It's coming, don't you? Second and 6. And I can smell Damon Jones sprinting for that left pylon. There's the pitch. Here's Jones. Cuts it up to the inside. Here's the left pylon, and he is in for the score. There's a flag thrown by Carmen Domenico. Referee Carmen Domenico has a hold against Towson, which will nullify the well-predicted play call of Jones for the left pylon. Towson back in action offensively. Second and a long 15. Double reverse. Okoro keeps it going through the tackles on the right. Third and 11 for Towson. MJ Preston back in under center. Has Jones in motion. Hands it off. Keeps it. Fakes the handoff to Obineme. Keeps it. Gets up the left side. Gains a healthy chunk of that yardage back. As it is 20-6. Towson with a big fourth down call right here. They break the huddle. The play clock winding down on the Generals as well. And a timeout is called, a late timeout by the Towson coaching staff, and we'll come back for that fourth down attempt. Of course, it's a ding-dong. Big 4th and 5. Towson can get first down without scoring a touchdown, although I'm sure they would prefer to do it. And Preston keeps it, gets it around the right side. Has the first down, but not the score, as it'll be first and goal from the Dulaney 1-yard line. As Towson set to plunge it in. They have the Dulaney defense all stacked up to the inside, yet they try to penetrate. It looks like we have a gesture of no touchdown there. Second down for Towson from inside the Dulaney 5-yard line. Towson Generals second and goal from inside the Dulaney 5-yard line. Obineme stacked up at the 6-inch line, and that'll bring up a 3rd and goal for Towson as they lead 20-6 here with 5:50 to go in the game of the week. Towson looking to punch it in to add to their 20-6 lead. Jones headed for that left pylon. He loves the left pylon. Ding dong! Ding dong! The doorbell's ringing. Who's at the door? It's the mailman. What's the mailman have? He's got Damon Jones' subscription of I can get to the left pylon before anybody else. Weekly. And Damon Jones gets to the pylon quarterly. That's a monthly magazine that comes out, and Jones punches it in for Towson again for the 4th time, and it is 27-6 Towson here in the rain at Dulaney. Armstrong set to put it in action. It booms it down as Dulaney's Hilton picks it up. Damon Jones is totally cramping up here on the left side as Hilton makes a nice return effort all the way back out to the 42-yard line. As Dulaney takes over 1st and 10 from their own 42-yard line as we see defensively number 5, Gabe Eicheltz, who had a great block on Damon Jones' 4th touchdown run, headed for that left side. As Dulaney is forced to go to the air. And MJ Preston comes up and makes a stick on Dulaney's number 33, Greg Maynor. Dulaney gains about 12 yards on the play. And now it is 1st and 10. Dulaney, their offense has now come to play. They've come alive. And a little bit of that is due to the Towson defense feeling comfortable up 27-6 here with 4:45 to go in the game. Dulaney's number 65, Wayne Wilford, done a nice job today blocking as we get the deep pass. Great catch right there. Super catch. And again, DJ Foster corralling in Lewis's pass for a touchdown as Damon Jones went up to knock it down. But we've seen Damon Jones cramping this afternoon as he's been involved in almost every play they've run, offensively and defensively, and that's taken its toll, and that's what led to the Dulaney in for the 2-point try after the deep scoring pass from Lewis to Foster. Rolling out, fails to get the corner. And we are 4:35 to go, 27-12. Towson in the rain over Dulaney right now. We can suspect an onside kick forthcoming.
Yeah, look how they lined up. Let's go, Mike.
Obineme covers the onside kick. Is there anything this man can't do? I think I saw him backing up the goal for a couple Towson lacrosse games last spring. He cut most of the grass for the baseball team, lined the infield, and I think he helped cut down the nets the last time Towson won a championship in basketball. Mike Obineme, 31 carries for 146 yards here at Dulaney. As MJ Preston steps in under center, Towson looking to grind out 4.5 minutes in the 4th quarter with a 27-12 lead, keeping the ball inbounds and on the ground. Obineme. And Preston under center. Towson waiting for the clock signal as they're going to gobble up about 30 seconds a down right now. Jones in motion, Obineme up the middle. Gains about 4, bring up a 3rd and 3. We have a big 3rd and 4 for the Towson Generals. Clock running, 3:09 to go. They let the clock wind all the way down. Okay. Coming out of the timeout again, 3rd and 3. Towson looking to grind out the clock. 3 minutes and 4 seconds to go in the 4th quarter. Jones in motion. Obineme up the middle. He gets the first down by about a yard, doing what he does best, and we are joined in the booth by none other than NASCAR driver number 65, Terry McGraw. Terry, NASCAR beginning the race for the chase this week, and you were up in New Hampshire. Tell us about your history at that track. I tell you, first of all, Booker, I think it's just fantastic. Y'all stand out here in the rain in Dulaney and watch this game and bring it to these people who love Varsity Sports Network. Now, I've been driving NASCAR for about 12 years. I made it to the race for the chase. This is my first year doing it. We put a shim in underneath that third whacker on the right side, and that's what led to me being able to get through Richmond last week. And I'm just plumb looking forward to New Hampshire. I'm plumb looking forward to the new track. They got some high bank turns, and I think it's going to be a real exciting race. I tell you what, Terry, I really appreciate you getting up here. You have a son playing in today's game? Well, I tell you what, Book, I got my son down there, number 86 for Towson. He's thrilled with being a part of this great team. They got a nice coaching staff. They do a good job, and they've led this team for years now. A 3A school coming up here playing a 4A team. Now, it's not just something you do. I know, when we get out there in NASCAR, it's stock car now. You understand that? Stock car. So everything's level. The playing field is perfectly flat. You look at these high school boys, and they're 3A boys going up against a 4A school, and they come up here and they play hard, and they play clean, and they do a great job. And them coaches are the ones that you got to thank for that.
Let's go.
Terry, I tell you, I couldn't have said it better myself, Terry. I really appreciate your time today. Predictions for the race for the chase, as far as a viewer wanting to know as much as they can about NASCAR. People say NASCAR drivers ain't athletes. I'll tell you straight up, and NASCAR players, they know exactly what's going on when things are around them, and that's part of athletic ability, is knowing what's going on around you and knowing how to solve a problem. And that's what them NASCAR drivers are doing. That's what our NASCAR pit crews got to do. That's how it's got to happen on race day for us. And that's why we wear them cool sunglasses too. Well, Terry, thanks again for coming by the booth. We're really looking forward to the race for the chase getting going, as we are inside a minute here on Varsity Sports Network. 1 minute and 2 seconds to go here. 4th quarter action winding down. 27-12, Towson leading Dulaney in a clash of great Baltimore County schools. Obineme keeps it up the middle, gains 4, and they will roll it out here. 4th down. No harm, no foul. What was I talking about? Are we rolling? We are rolling. 4th down, as Towson will grind it out. A little bragging rights for the Towson Generals. We are at the 26-second mark of the 4th quarter. Long 4th down. Towson lets the clock wind all the way down.
You guys, I'm proud of you.
4th and 7. Towson looking to grind it out with 19.4 seconds left. Obineme up the inside, and Dulaney will take over on downs. But I didn't have my wallet on me. As Dulaney takes over on downs, 1st and 10 from their own 23-yard line. They have 18 seconds with which to work. There's the pass attempt, a sack. He goes down. And they will opt not to stop the clock, as they are out of timeouts. And that will be a wrap from Dulaney. Towson comes in and takes down the Lions 27-12 on Varsity Sports Network. And again,